jumped on Turo and Drivey and get around. And one of my boys, he's got two Range Rovers, a Velar, and some next one, I can't remember the model type, Velar D220, whatever, right? And he's got Z4, he's got an E-Class, and he's got a C-Class AMG line. And he recently bought an Audi A7. Those 6 cars are getting him £8,000 profit per month. He's doing long-term rentals, he's doing daily rentals, he's making £8,000 profit per month. Yeah. That's just from Turo. Yeah. So where I told him, what about setting up a course, because he's got, skills and stuff. But it was like, online marketing is so expensive. Like, obviously you don't have to get a store, but you got to pay for ads, SEO, Pinterest, Instagram, all this stuff. So he was like, just bought the cars. Like, put 2 in his name, 1 in his mom's name, 1 in his girl's name, and he's just winging it. But he's winging it, and he's figured out that, hang on, I've got a car rental business now. So now he's thinking about getting finance and doing it the right way. But £8,000 a month from, think 6 cars, not bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. Yeah.
Because now, out of that as well, he's probably paying off the cars. So that's after he's paid off the cars as well.
That's profit.
Yeah.
That's not turnover.
Yeah.
Turnover, yeah. I think it was, I can't remember, I've checked my Instagram messages, but I think it was like 12,000 plus a month. Yeah. But then he's like, after he pays insurance and he pays all the, cleaning and like maybe maintenance, and he had to buy a tracker and all these setup costs, he said he's doing £8,000 profit in his hand a month. I was like, bro, that's not bad.
Yeah. After a year, get rid of them, get new models.
Yeah. So, obviously cars are going to depreciate. Yeah. But at the end of the day, that he's making consistent income. Yeah. And during the pandemic, his main line of working got hit because he's in sports. So that kind of saved him. There's so many different ways to get, and that's what I love about England, because I'm here still and I'm constantly being like, wow, that's a good idea, or thinking, I could do this, or if I collaborate with this person, or if I do this, or we can make money together. You know what I mean? So much opportunity here, man. Yeah. So much.
A lot of people don't see it. Like, a lot of people don't see the advantage of us being here, where like, I've got things that I want to do back home, but I'm like, for the capital to be raised to be able to do that, I need to make here, start clicking. And like, especially how a lot of things are going online back home hasn't caught up to that wave fully, where we've got Ubers and all of that, but it's like a lot of things are still cash.
Is it because of infrastructure?
Yeah, a lot of things are still cash. Yeah. But out here, like, for instance, I can't expect most people out there to pay the price that I want people to pay here for the app, because they're not making that kind of money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So what they might see in a month, that's maybe like 1/6 of their wages, or something like that. So you can't expect them to be. But now, where you've said something like, where you've mentioned Kiyosaki earlier on, and it might get to a point where, say, like, the app launches, I might only have 100 people monthly. Then those 100 people, like, in 2 months after I've done say the first 2 months, I want to do like best transformation gets £500 cash prize. Yeah. So I tweeted that a few days ago. So that best transformation gets £500 cash prize now. Yeah. Boom. So everyone sees that. Everyone sends their transformation pics. Yeah. Now I've got 50 transformation pics. I upload them up on my website. Run an ad with them. Everyone sees that. 100 people could go from now within 2 months to maybe 500, because everyone's seen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then before you know it, 500 people could be a couple thousand. I know someone who, one of the man them, he'd moved from Bristol originally to, him and his wife was living in like Luton area. Like, he was a PT, then they both wear PTs, then they doing an online thing. Yeah. They just grew their Instagram like fitness content over the past few years. Now she got 2.4 million followers. He's got 400,000 followers. Their app page has got 160k subs on the app page, but not the app Instagram. So out of 160k, let's say like
how many convert?
Let's say 10%. 16,000 people converted. Before he moved to Dubai, he was driving I swear, an Aventador.
But the thing is, even all of that, like for some people, they might be listening now and think that's unachievable. I'm not going to be able to grow a page to 2.4 million. I can just about get 1,000 followers. There's a theory out there, right? And I want you guys to all look it up. Because I do a lot of personal development and reading and listening to podcasts. Obviously I listen to rap and stuff, but I listen to books and stuff as well. And there was a theory that I learned a couple years back of 1,000 true fans. Everyone, all you need to live a very comfy lifestyle is have 1,000 true fans. I don't mean by going on OnlyFans or anything like that. I don't mean like that. But what I mean is 1,000 people who are true fans of yours. So what I mean by that is, if you're in the creative space and you make something and you sell it on Etsy, for example, or you sell it on eBay or Amazon, and you have your own product, you only need 1,000 people to spend £100 or $100 with you to make 100,000 in a year, right? Because 1,000 times 100 is 100,000, right? He basically says, if everyone just goes out and gets 1,000 true fans, so even if you have a small YouTube channel, right? Like my YouTube is small, right? I've got 1,800 subscribers, but all I need is 1,000 people who are saying, you know what, I like Dominic's content. He's created an ebook that he wrote himself, and he's also got a mini course, right, on personal finance or investing or becoming a consultant. If I sold it for £100 and 1,000 people who really like me and what I'm about, and they buy my story, if they just spend £100 each over the year, I've made 100,000. So for some people, the whole get 3 million subscribers or 3 million Instagram followers, some people think it's not possible or it's too hard. But when you break it down to, you know, 1,000 true fans and that theory, it seems way more achievable to get 1,000 people who genuinely like me. And it might take you 5 years, it might take you 7 years, but I think 5 years of a hard graft to make 1,000 true fans is better than a lifetime of working all the way to 65. You get what I'm trying to say?
And that's why, like, you mentioned that. That's why when people talk about rich YouTubers like KSI, Logan Paul, and all of that, they make crazy YouTube money, but that's not where their money comes from. It goes back to what you just said, the 1,000 true fans. So someone like KSI or Logan Paul might have 100,000 true fans, and those 100,000 true fans are spending 100 a year each on whether it's their merch, whether it's when they do like super fans on their things and all of that. So once they're buying into the person and buying from the person or buying from the person affiliate or things like that, their thing is on a madness. Like someone like Mr. Beast as well. The reason why he's able to, he's gone. I think he's got what, 60 million subs in it. The reason why he's able to to give out so much. Remember, he's got a Mr. Beast food shop out here as well. You know that, right?
No.
In Central.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got a takeaway shop. Right, he's everywhere. So he's able to do crazy giveaways on his page where he could do things like everyone put their hand on a £1 million cash, and the last person to take their hand off to go pee or something.
But still, it took him years. Have you gone back to? I always do this. Have you gone back to his oldest? You've gone back to his oldest videos.
Yeah, remember when he was doing account
playing games.
Yeah, I remember when he was doing account to 100,000.
Yeah, he was doing. So he realized probably about 6 years into YouTube, this is the wrong way. He was about to quit. Then he said, "I'm gonna try these crazy, wacky ideas." His thing grew. So that's why I would say to people, like, it's a bit cheeky for you to expect to duplicate someone and then just like that you're gonna become a multi-millionaire. You gotta put your hours in. You gotta put your sweat equity in. I've done 2 years on YouTube and I've tried to do 1 video a week. I'm about to monetize literally this month because I've got 3,800 hours and I need 200 hours more. So based on just doing a little bit every week, like when I can, squeezing it into my diary, I know that eventually I'll be able to monetize. But then I still know that I've got another 5, 7, 10 years plus. And the reality is, during that time, anything could happen. I could fall off, I could become inconsistent, I could lack discipline, things could happen, emergencies, and it might like change my focus away from it. But what you got to realize is that people like Patricia Bright, Mr. Beast, some of the other ladies that are out there doing their thing in the UK, right? Can't remember the girl that's gone to LA. Can't remember her name. Jackie Anna. All these people, they've been investing hours. Obviously, there's people who have spent a year or two and they've blown up. Your channel has grown really quick, right? So you should be really thankful of that. But you've leveraged off your existing network on Instagram and all these other things, right? But for people out there, like everyone, like what they say, life is a journey, not a sprint. And you can't just expect to, you know, do something and then within like 3 months, boom, you're gonna become this big CEO who's making multi-millions. It doesn't work like that. You need to take your time and understand delayed gratification. And this generation, I don't know if they have that, man. I think I'm in the middle because I'm 32 years old. So I understand like my parents' generation, which is take your time, morals, ethics, values, don't rush the process. I get it. But then I also understand the whole, well, you can make a TikTok video and boom, go viral. Or you can put a tweet out and Dave's giving you a Rolex.